Oh yeah.
Hello everyone, what is up? My name's MVPerry, and today we'll be talking about the 9 types of people on Zoom, or really any online video class. As time has gone on and people have been forced to stay indoors, students and teachers have migrated to classes online. This has been a difficult but entertaining step in the history of education. Summer break is over and it's time to learn again. There's a lot of different types of people, but these are the 9 most common. First up is the slacker. This is someone who straight up turns off their mic and camera and spends the entire time gaming or watching YouTube or texting. Sometimes they do it with their camera on and they just don't care. Most likely these are also the students who wouldn't be paying attention in class in the first place, so it's not really any different than real life. It's just, if you're gonna play something, you should at least turn the volume down. Okay, so the next question is, Tyrone, is that Overwatch? Yeah. No, I mean, just one thing before I expel you. Who do you main? Bastion? You get an F. Next person is the disconnected. They have horrible Wi-Fi and will constantly be disconnecting or freezing, or worst of all, they can't even access the call. Sometimes they claim to have fixed their internet, but a few minutes later they're lagging again. You know, it gets so frustrating that you end up wanting to pay for their own internet. Yo, Mr. White. Can you say that again? I didn't quite hear you. Justin, what element is needed to create? Mr. White, I'm getting disconnected, yo. Justin! The question is, how many of you are pretending to be disconnected, but in reality are actually just slackers? I mean, people really do have bad Wi-Fi, so... Next on the list is the egirl. Most people when participating in online class will wear their pajamas. They won't do their hair, and they really couldn't care anymore what they look like after what quarantine has done to them. But the egirl is an exception. She does herself up as if she was the world's next beauty YouTuber or fashion magazine model. Makeup, style, she's got it all on. She's TikToking while the teacher's talking. Get it? Talking? Oh yeah, TikTok's dead. Simps are pleased and the competition gets annoyed. It's really quite hilarious. By the way, even though I said e-girl, there are guys who do this too. Not usually, but it happens. Next up is the sleeper. Sleepers literally just sleep during class, like with the camera and mic on. They don't care, they're just gonna sleep, so yeah.
Find the slope-intercept y equals mx plus b. Are you paying attention, Sarah? Sarah, are you listening to me? Sarah, why don't you pay attention? Why don't you answer me? Are you taking a nap, Sarah? What are you doing?
Next type is the flexor. And no, I don't mean flex tape. This is someone who purposely positions the camera so that you see all their cool stuff. Sometimes it's simple things like posters or gaming gear, or they've really decked out their room and they want to show it off. And sometimes it's something that's not even cool at all. But for some reason, the flexor still wants to display it. They'll even flex their pets and hug their dog or their cat the entire class, petting them and cuddling them. The whole thing about the flexor is that they try to make it seem casual instead of seeming like they're doing it on purpose. And yeah, they're doing it on purpose. Next type of person is the ceiling fan. Unlike the flexor, which purposely sets the camera up, the ceiling fan is someone whose camera is facing at the ceiling fan or light. Why do you guys do this? Like, for real, do you realize no one can see you? Why do you love being at the bottom left of the screen? I don't understand this one at all. Maybe it's a way to hide? Yeah, that's gotta be it. Next is the I forgot to turn my camera off. This one's kind of ridiculous, but it really does happen. A student decides that it's time to take a leak, and as they take care of business, the whole class hears the sound of liquid hitting water. One of the worst times to forget to turn your camera and mic off. Crazy enough, there are worse things that accidentally get shown, but this is about as far as we're gonna get on this family-friendly channel. Next person is the troll. The troll is kind of like the online version of the class clown. They play weird sound effects or put funny things on the camera and overall just meme up the entire video call. And their background will get every student to laugh, but most likely get the teacher triggered. Don't get me started on the kids who try to make a funny YouTube video out of their classes. Way too many people have been trying to do that. And last but not least is the teacher. I mean, the teacher's gotta be on here, right? All I can say is RIP to all the teachers who had to learn or still haven't learned how to use Zoom. Some students can't even figure it out. Big respect to them. Hopefully they've gotten the hang of it by now. Sometimes you get a teacher who knows their stuff and is very technologically advanced, and that's when you're in trouble. Which one or combination of types are you? Comment down below. As always, my name's MVPerry, and I will see you in the next video.